Hi guys, welcome to another video. Today I'll be exploring all 42 SPFL clubs. So yeah, that big imposing structure in the middle of the screen just now is Pittodrie, the home of Aberdeen Football Club. Is it true though that this stadium was built on what was an old like dung heap for the police horses of the time? I'm not sure if that's true or whether it's just like an old wives' tale or whatever, but is that what Pittodrie means in Gaelic? Finally, it's been on my list for so long, but I can now tick off Aberdeen Football Club. They're currently in the Scottish Premiership and have never been relegated since they got into the top division in 1905, amazingly. They've won 4 league titles and are one of 3 clubs just behind Celtic and Rangers, who obviously dominate how many leagues have been won here. They're on 4 along with Hibs and Hearts. I believe Airdrieonians were liquidated in 2002 and were formed out of the purchase of another club, Clyde Bank, who were a 2nd division team at the time. So as I was taking a picture of the outside, security's coming up. Here we are, Pennycar Stadium. There's apparently a club shop here that isn't open at the moment. I'm almost done anyway, but basically that guy just came out, security here, asked if kind of what I was doing about taking photos outside the stadium. Right, so I'm inside the home of Albion Rovers, and I wasn't expecting this as I came through the main gates just there. Meerkats, gnomes. Wow, look at this, chilly morning. I've been here before, but I was outside and you could see in kind of, I think it was over there behind me, but yes, just check out a few of these shots. A really welcoming club here, and amazing to meet the people who are working here today on the board, through the social media team, that kind of stuff. And yeah, a huge thanks to them for reaching out and allowing me to now come and be on the centre circle here at Albion Rovers, Clifton Hill. Onwards and upwards to stadium number 4 of the day, Alloa Athletic, the Bees. I'll see you there. Alloa fans, I'm sorry, I just called you the Bees, but it's not, it's the Wasps. I'm sorry, I've made up for it by calling you the Wasps now. And here we are at stadium number 4 of the day, Alloa Athletic, Indo-Drill Stadium. I don't know, names of stadiums, sorry, get changed so much these days that, here we go, let's do the old classic footy adventures. Peek in, can you see in there? I'm just trying to get a little look. And yeah, so here I am next to the home of Alloa Athletic, my 4th club of the day. Hey, there it is, Annan, let's go. So, Annan Athletic. I now have 5 stadiums to go. And look, if you're an Annan fan, you could camp here overnight and then come and watch them play. There we go. Oh, and here we go. Look at that, Gala Bank, and then look at these little like badges that they have made out of the metal. I absolutely love that. It's a really well branded stadium. Look at that. Arbroath are currently in the Championship, Scotland's 2nd tier of football. So, just look at this. What a day I've had today. I've filmed a couple of videos that will come out at different days, and I'm ending the day as the only person on the pitch at Arbroath FC And to mark it, I'm going to go to the centre circle. But I'm going to take you around the pitch as well and tell you a little bit about what there is to know about Arbroath. But yeah, just met the chairman there. What a lovely guy. Look at that. Real grass on a Scottish pitch. You don't see that too often these days. Look at that. The sea, the football. Oh, hey, look, there's a footy here. I've got to score a goal, haven't I? Come on. Right, so we've made it to stadium number 1 of the day. Ayr United Football Club. Club shop is just over there. But here is the stadium. Now, it looks promising. There's a door open just over there, but there's some gates open just over here. Let's see if we can get in, have a look at the pitch. Oh, looks like we can. Right, I'm going in. Wow, look at this. They're sponsored by Bitcoin. And the football stadium lottery pays off once again. I have just found the groundsman who's doing some work here right now at the home of Brechin City FC, Glebe Park, and he said that I'm able to come in and have a look. Oh my god, what a pitch this is. Now, this is a really famous hedge, and just look at that. I've had so much good luck in Angus. The weather and the hedge and the groundsman and getting in these lovely little stadiums. This is a lovely looking ground. Here it is, Scottish Premiership trophy. There's the Lisbon Lions, Scottish Cup, League Cup. Look at that. Worth every penny this. You get a 3-course meal for £23 and an extra £5 to come and look at the pitch. Brother Walfred, Jockstein, Jimmy, Jinky Johnstone. Look who's on. The pitch at Broadwood Stadium. I've been here twice now. I've never been able to get inside the 2 times that I came in the Footy Adventure Stadium lottery, but thankfully someone from the club of Cumbernauld Colts reached out. They play here as well. They ground share with Clyde FC, as you can see over there, and they're playing tonight in a match against Kelty Hearts, who are managed by Barry Ferguson. Here we go, look. I am now in the goal before the match. There we go, absolutely buzzing. Look at this. And I'm inside again at the home, this time, of Cove Rangers. Get a few pics for the Insta-G. Whoa, look at that. Beautiful day here, just south of Aberdeen. And guess what? They are currently top of League One. And yeah, if they have a good season this season, that'll be back-to-back promotions, and they'll be up in the Championship, the 2nd tier, which is pretty amazing. Look at that, what a view. Oh, welly. So we've been inside of Dunfermline. Will we be as lucky and get inside the home of the Blue Brazil, Cowdenbeath? I think we will. Let's have a look around here. Gate is totally open and I'm going in to take a look. This is class. What a day we're having today. 2 stadiums so far, been inside them both. Just got to make sure they don't shut that gate behind me. Wow, look at this. This is a proper old school stadium, this one. Inside the home of Cowdenbeath. Let me tell you what there is to know about Cowden. Currently in League 2, they play here at Central Park. No, this is not New York, it is Fife. Traffic lights. The home of Cowdenbeath. So yeah, as I just explained down there, the castle here sits on a rock which used to be part of a bigger volcano here in Dumbarton. And yeah, the castle nowadays towers over what is the stadium of Dumbarton Football Club. Currently in League One, Dumbarton were founded almost 150 years ago, 147 years to be exact. And there's quite a lot to tell you about this team, to be fair. Look at that stadium behind me, and look at that, what a view. I'm gonna get a few pictures from up here, so do follow me on Instagram, footy.adventures. I'm gonna head down there in a sec and get a closer look in 3, 2, 1. And here we are, down by the stadium. So yeah, look at this, a lovely little mural on the wall, and then just up there is where I was earlier, up on that rock, up where the castle is. We'll go to Dundee FC first. 127 years old, Dundee FC are known as the Dark Blues, or just the D. Their most successful period was in the 1960s. Liverpool legend Bill Shankly's brother, Bob Shankly, led them to the league title and the European Cup semi-final. And the European Cup semi-final was in the 62-63 season. Before I tell you about the history and their link with Barcelona, I have to try and get in the front of Dundee United, Tannadice Park. Here's a wall where I guess you can have your name engraved. Dundee United have actually played 4 times against Barcelona in competitive European competitions. And listen to this, not only have they played them 4 times, not only are they unbeaten, but they have a 100% record. In all 4 of those competitive games against Barcelona, they have won. Dunfermline Athletic Football Club here at East End Park. So yeah, Dunfermline, the stadium is literally right behind me, and let me tell you a little bit more about this great club. They had a player in the 1960s who a few of you may probably have heard of, Alex Ferguson. And here we go, inside of Dunfermline. And here I am here at the home of East Fife Football Club. But yeah, they're quite a big club here in Scotland. They are in the 3rd tier of football, so Scottish League One. I'm just going to take the mask off a sec. There we go. And yeah, so look, what a view that is. And East Fife are 117 years old and were formed in 1903. And they were formed just a couple of years after the invention of the radio. So that just goes to show you how long this club has been around. Yeah, look, they're about to do their rugby training. It's obviously used for the community as well, this pitch, but there is the stand over there. And here is the home, the temporary home at least. I'm going to touch the pitch. There we go, fake 3G pitch. Like a lot of grounds in Scotland, the home now of Edinburgh City. And here I am outside of Borough Briggs, the home of Elgin City FC. Look at this, a lovely little stadium. This one in the Highlands, and it seems like a cool story. This is, as I've mentioned, the most northern league club in all of the United Kingdom. It was not until 1990 that the Elgin kit started featuring this badge, which is still used today. The badge, which is a design of the coat of arms of the city, features the patron saint of Elgin, St Giles, in the middle, supported by 2 angels, and bears the motto, Sic iter ad astra, Latin for thus one goes to the stars. But here you can see one of the players training, as well as a few other bits and bobs going on here at the 8,000 seater stadium, which apparently has also held music events in the past. Little Mix and Elton John, so there you go. Look at this, great access to the pitch at Falkirk here. Fair play to them, they've been really good at letting me in, having a look around. Home of Falkirk. Look at that, what a lovely looking little stadium that is. Look, with the fields and the hills just there, and then the stadium. I've got a little bit to tell you about this club, but firstly, let's see if we can't. I've rung the bell. So yeah, they've been in the league system for almost 100 years, and it always amazes me to think how long these clubs have been around, really. It's literally connected to this farm here. That is mad. I've never seen a stadium that is also literally a farm. Look, stadium, farm. Here are Some turnstiles look very old school, very traditional. Up the hill of Morton we go, of Greenock. And there it is. The most inaccessible stadium I think I've ever been to. That little bit I was just at was just round there. Could not seem to find a way in. But here you go, look. You can see inside the home of Greenock Morton. The home of Hamilton Academical Football Club. Weirdly, the door's open. Locked. But look at that. Players are training. So the groundsman, really nice guy, just said I can come in and anyone can come and watch training. I was up there in that door there a minute ago, I'm pretty certain. But now I'm just here watching the players train. Bit of an open training session, closed kind of, but sort of open. Closed kind of, but sort of open.
Bit of an open training session, closed kind of, but sort of open.
Here I am at the home of Hearts, Tynecastle Park. Let's have a look around Tynecastle, the home of Heart of Midlothian. And look here, the nice touches and attention to detail. You got like Hearts right next to the Hearts Stadium. So here it is, the home of Hibs, Hibernian Football Club, Easter Road. In 1875, this club was born out of the Irish community that emigrated here from their homeland. Times were tough for everyone back then, but the football club was seen as a way to bring everyone together. Right, this one seems like a big milestone for me, this. Like, you know, Inverness, it's a long way away. It's a big club up in the Highlands. I think they call themselves the pride of the Highlands, don't they? Check this out. Caledonian Stadium. And just look at that. What a welcoming ground. What a welcoming team. They've said there's no games on, so there's no restrictions at the moment. And just look at that. Look at the view there. Wow, I'm inside Inverness. I cannot believe this. I'm gonna go up to the corner here, see if I can take a look. And look there, the Inverness Caledonian Thistle badge, the pride of the Highlands. Look at that. What a club! 41 out of 42 done. Super Cali go ballistic, Celtic are atrocious. So Kilmarnock, been here before for a recent video. So Killy, famous for their pies, and they're sponsored by Brownings. The baker's very famous here in the area of Killy. Look at that. Compared to their local rivals Ayr, they have a lot bigger, a lot grander stadium. Quite a nice little looking stadium from the front there. And yeah, finally I'm going to put you out your misery. What is the nickname? Well, look, as you can see from the sponsor there, Tony Macaroni, that is like a famous like pasta chain restaurant food thing here in Scotland. And this stadium is then nicknamed the Spaghetti Had, much like the Etihad, but with the pasta link. Anyway, I'd say it was about time we got on the road and headed off towards the home of Montrose. And just down the road from where that lovely statue of the dog was, I find myself now at Links Park Stadium, the home of Montrose. Founded in 1879, around 5,000 people can fit inside the stadium, which look, is right in and around the houses. And it actually seems like a really, really nice ground. Motherwell, it's blowing a bloody gale out here. Oh no. And you could see through this last time. I remember looking through there, but it's been closed off. Oh my god, the rain. I'm so sorry if you can't see me properly because of the camera. So yeah, Fir Park, Motherwell. Home to Motherwell FC and only about 3 miles away from Hamilton. This club have won the Scottish top tier, but it was back in the 1930s, but still something they're incredibly proud of, no doubt. A few Scottish Cups as well as numerous old cups which have been disbanded now, which I'm sure means they have quite a good trophy cabinet here. They've won quite a lot, especially with the older ones, the Lanarkshire Cups. If anyone from the club is watching, do you want to let me in one day and have a look? I'm out here, outside, in the rain, and it's freezing cold, in the wind. Surely there's someone there who's going to let me come in one day. So in and around the houses of Maryhill stands Firhill Stadium, the home of Partick Thistle FC. So it doesn't look like I can go much further around than this, but nice little mural on the wall of Partick Thistle and their badge, known as the Jags. So yeah, they do actually play in Maryhill, which is a stone's throw away from Partick, which is where they actually originally started as a club and where they obviously get their name. As if this day couldn't get any better, they might as well have a Welcome Footy Adventures sign above this little gate here. So yeah, good news, I'm here at Balmoor Stadium, the home of Peterhead, and look, their badge there has a fish on, the blue tune, look at that. Lovely little view, you got the pitch right here. Look at that, the terrace. Cool, this looks like a proper classic old ground, this one. Yeah, they're the only club in Britain to be named in the Bible. This must be images of their players from that season. More of the fans here. I absolutely love this. Look at this. This is quality. Oh, Andy. Now, you're probably thinking, oh yes, here we are, Hampden Park, Scotland's national stadium, Scotland's Wembley. Well, yes, but also no. This stadium is owned by League Two team Queen's Park, and the team are named after the park which we just visited. Yes, this 51,000 seater stadium, in the early 1900s, a European international record was set here. 150,000 people for one match, England versus Scotland. Yes, that stadium, Hampden Park, is owned by League Two team Queen's Park. Can you guess where I am? I'm at yet another SPFL ground for me to tick off now. The home of Raith Rovers. For all the research I've done and all the petrol money that I've spent today, please do remember to hit that like button. Cheers. Based in Kirkcaldy, this is the town in Scotland that I have the most trouble pronouncing. Yes, we are in. We're in again. We're in, look at this. Inside the home of Raith Rovers. Getting a few pics. Is this a 3G pitch? Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? With a seated capacity of over 50,000 people, Ibrox is one of the most iconic stadiums in Britain. Just have a quick look at the pitch. Nice picture of Rangers. Wow. Check this out. So let me take you back to where it all began for the boys in blue. Rangers were formed in 1872 but didn't actually play their first game at Ibrox until 15 years after that in 1887. There it is, the Bill Struth main stand. He served the club for 34 years and 26 days. In that time he won 18 league titles, 10 Scottish Cups and 2 League Cups. I've made it. Oh yes, finally. The challenge is done, and it's quite sad that I'm here. Seems like the end of a bit of a journey I've been on, but also the start of something amazing as well. There's so much more coming. Right, first off, let's go and take a look down here. This little gate's open. Look at that, this is one of the most rural looking grounds I've ever been in. Look at that little castle-y looking building there. There's farms everywhere, all around here. And then you've just got a ground. Forfar, that was literally opposite a farm. That was extremely rural, but as is this. And I've got to do it. Number 42. And here we go, look at this. Welcome to Ross County, more than just a football club. During the medieval period, Perth was known as St Johnstown due to its affiliation to and its religion within the town for St John the Baptist Church. So that is why this football club here get the name St Johnstone FC, due to the people of the medieval times and their religion. And as I come up to the stadium here, there's a shop. It looks completely shut. So forget trophies, forget the stadium, forget the players, and forget the history. The single most important fact that you're about to learn about this club is coming up. It could come in handy in pub quizzes for years to come, so do listen up. St Johnstone are the only notable large professional club in the UK with a J in their name. We've headed west out of Glasgow towards the airport. Sadly, I'm not taking a flight to somewhere sunny today, but we've come to the town of Paisley. Yep, there's an airport nearby, but it's also the home of St Mirren Football Club. Oh, we've done it. 2 stadiums in one day. I'm inside. I don't know how far I can go. I'm just gonna come to the edge of the pitch, I reckon. It's got to be done, hasn't it? Oh, nice. Last time I set off for a football match, it was pre-England's national lockdown. I travelled from Scotland to England for a match, a 5-hour round trip, to get told that the match was off because one of the players was displaying symptoms. Before that, my last game was on the 1st of September. It is now the 7th of November. Before that, my last game was sometime in August, and before that, it was in March, pre-first lockdown in Slovakia. I've been to 2 games since March in what has been a stop-start year for football. However, this has made me think outside the box when trying to create videos. Obviously, with no games and no stadium tours to be able to go to, I've had to kind of think of different ways to keep everyone entertained. And so, after creating 30 videos here in Scotland over the course of this year, I finally get a chance to watch a match here. It will be my first ever match in Scotland. A huge thank you to Stenhouse Muir Football Club for reaching out today and allowing me to come in and giving me press accreditation for the game. Oh, and we've got a pen. We've got a pen. I'm gonna get a good view of this. So, stadium number 3 of the day. I hope you can see up there that little sign, the white one. It is the home of Stirling Albion, the Fourth Bank Performance Sports Centre Stadium, I believe. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to touch it anyway just to prove that I've been here. Stirling Albion. That is now number 22. Losing count now. I must say I feel very lucky to be here. Look, I'm the only person here inside the home of Stranraer Stair Park. And let me tell you why. This is where the exhibition starts. So here we go, we've got the very first part of the exhibition here, and it goes all the way around there to that section over there, and there's all parts in there which I'm about to show you. But basically, yes, here we have the early history of Stranraer. So yeah, as I walk around the pitch here, you can see what a beautiful day it is and what a classic old stadium this is. Look, you got like standing sections, seated sections, terracing. What a proper football ground this is. And it has a capacity, depending on who you ask, of around 4,000 or 5,000 people. Seated, it has a capacity of around 1,500-ish, I think. But yes, it depends on who you ask, what source you go to. But essentially, on a big game, 4,000 or 5,000 people could come in here. And look, I've got something to show you. You don't see this in a lot of places. This really is a big exclusive from me here. And I think you might be a little bit shocked to see it, but look. Look what this is. Legitimate green grass